It's Week 5 of the 2024 season, and we'll see the Rams' lengthy corner, who's been stepping up to challenges all season, now at 8 interceptions. It's the Rams and the Jets, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. Brendan Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Jets coming into play. Bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up to the task to slow down their ground game. But this might be one of them, and in everything that they have said and done this week, they feel confident that they're ready.
And I like how you set this whole thing up.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call a no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Hurts. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. This defense for the Rams, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And that's not to happen. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. The Rams offense ready. They're backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Gates with a grab. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On first down, Willis. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Right back to the air with Willis. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Willis. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, the Rams at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. We're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
He finds Austin complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 1st and 10, it's Willis. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure. First quarter already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Willis now off of play action. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give right side now to Hunt. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. Back deep, Nyheim Hines. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the
Now Willis on 1st and 10. This one finds Austin out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw in the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the play. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Another try after the first down sack. Willis under pressure, and they got to him again. Carl Lawson, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. He's got his man, Gates. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. Right side catch. This is Gates. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. After run, 7-0 on EA. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready?
Now Willis. Touchdown, Rams. From 3 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Parkey adds the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field at 8 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. On 1st down, Hurts. Going deep for Diggs. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
And that's complete to Gates. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd down, here's Willis. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Willis. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Deontay Johnson, 27 yards. And the Rams have moved out in front. Parkey with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. New York ready to go again offensively.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So here are the Rams to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. He's got his tight end Fant, and he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Willis going right back to Fant, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Noah Fant from 21 yards away. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Parkey adds the extra point. And it's now 21-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this returnable for Hines. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Willis on 1st and 10. That is taken in by the tight end Fant.
inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Willis.
Gates with a grab. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They got 29 yards that time.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense...
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there for the second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Rams take a 3-touchdown lead.
Lucky with the extra point. And the lead now 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive.
He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
From the 27, Hurts. And that is incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Hurts. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And here's Matt Araiza now.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Hines now on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now we see Noah Fant as he helps bring this offense back onto the field.
Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that's incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Blankenship's kick is good.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Davis. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown, Jets. Ryan Knoll, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10, it's Willis.
Here's Johnson with a reception. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off from to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
They'll give the Hunt here on the option.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Kareem Hunt, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis.
And that'll be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. 3rd down, it's Willis. And that's complete to Gates. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Willis to throw once more. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. Completes it to Austin. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Willis is going to throw once more. Big to Austin here over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The kick by Parkey is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So 3 points in response there to that opening touchdown in this third quarter.
That's an important to read both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. This is Hunt on the draw play. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before it could even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And going to Brooks is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this will be caught by Mooney. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on second and short. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. On second and a couple. Hurts. That's complete to Mooney. On the move past the 40. Down the right sideline. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Blankenship out for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. On first down, Hurts. Open man here is Conklin. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Hunt will try going up the middle. It's a room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Hurts sets up to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Throwing on second and long. Hurts locates Mooney on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There's Mooney with another catch. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. They're only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Myles Jack. And the Rams are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The New York set to take the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
From the 45 on second down, Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover and double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
He's got room at the 30.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on third down. They'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down. Blankenship's kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down 34-31, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
On first down, Willis.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Gets this to Fant.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Willis to throw.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Meanwhile, Willis will throw into the hands of Fant.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Rams have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
He adds the extra point, and they will make this a 4-point game. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So now the focus shifts to the Jets, trailing by 4. A little over 80 ticks to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He gets this complete to Diggs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. Down. Right at a yard. He's got Mooney. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Back to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's becoming increasingly clear now that the Rams are going to win this football game. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.